Hello there, I'm coming to you with a new video, and today is going to be a general reading for Capricorns for the last week of January 2020. And I had already pre-shuffled these cards, but I'm going to shuffle them just a little bit more. Let's see, what do we have here for Capricorns for the last week of January 2020. And this is going to apply for all Capricorns, whether your sun is in Capricorn, your moon, or your rising. Let's see, what do we have here? You have the Seven of Swords. You have the King of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Wands. And you have the Lovers. Well, it's kind of hectic here because it start off kind of like on the wrong foot, and then we progressing towards the Lovers. But I'm gonna get to that in just a little bit. Let's see. So let's start from the beginning. The first card you got here is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is talking about a situation where somebody's getting caught. Either this can be you or this can be somebody else. And I know that some of y'all don't like it when I give, bad news, or, I'm telling you something that maybe you don't want to hear, but I had already pre-shuffled the cards and I just shuffle them again, and whatever comes out, I have to deliver the message, so I'm sorry. This can be either you or somebody you're dealing with. The Seven of Swords is talking about somebody being sneaky, but this person is going to get caught. So this is somebody that's not being loyal. This is somebody that's not being 100 with you. This is somebody that is not all the way honest with you. But the Seven of Swords is always talking about the person being sneaky and doing something behind your back. But in this case, in this particular case, the person is going to get caught. Why? Because he leaves two swords behind. So he's going to leave traces. A message, a phone call. The person is going to forget something. The person is eventually going to forget something or leave something behind where you're going to be able to find out. It can be anything. It can be in a friendship. It can be in a relationship. It can be in a partnership. It can, apply in so many ways. But I do see an earth sign here. And you know what? You're a Capricorn and you are an earth sign. So I'm going to take it as if this is you. This is the King of Pentacles. And this is somebody that usually do very well with financial matters, like most Capricorns do. And I feel like by looking at these cards, I feel like and like I say, it's impossible for the same reading to apply to all Capricorns around the world. And that's why I try to bring you different scenarios, and you will know which one will apply to you. You know which one will apply to you. So let me just tell you about this one. What I get from these two cards when I look at them, as if you are dealing with someone who has been being sneaky, been doing things behind your back, doing things he or she don't supposed to be doing. But for some reason, this is how I feel, okay? This is how I feel. I'm just letting you know how I feel. I feel like if you had already been noticing, and like I say, this is not going to apply to all Capricorns. And here's the thing, that some of you already know something. Some of you already notice little things. Some of you already kind of expecting this from this person. Because, and the reason why I say that is because you are turning your head the other way. You're turning your head. It's like if almost like some of you, like you don't really care anymore at this point. Maybe this person had already been fucking up. Maybe this person had already been doing things and you had already been forgiving this person or giving this person different chances. You keep giving this person maybe a chance to make it up to you, and they keep disappointing you. So I feel like some of you Capricorns already expecting this, and some of y'all just really chilling. Like I look at this King of Pentacles, which is an Earth sign. It can be a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn. I feel like it's you because you have your face turned the other way. So I feel like if for some of you Capricorns that probably are going to find out that somebody's doing something behind your back, somebody's doing something sneaky, I feel like if you're just going to completely turn the other way, you're probably not going to bother with trying to ask this person why they did what they did, why they say what they say. You're probably not going to invest your time doing that. You're just going to simply turn the other way. And the reason why I say that is because the next card is the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is communication. This can mean you having a lot of communication with someone. This can mean like a lot of phone calls, messages, emails, all type of communications. This also means too many things happening at once. So I feel like if this is for some of you, I feel like maybe you are ready. Maybe this person is so busy trying to fuck over you. Maybe this person is so busy trying to do things behind your back the whole time you already looking somewhere else. Because I feel like that. I feel like if you was already expecting this and you got your head turned in a different direction, maybe you already kind of like aiming for somebody else. Maybe you already talking to somebody else, because I do see the Eight of Wands here, and this is a lot of communication, phone calls, messages, emails, back and forth, having a lot of communication with somebody else. So I feel like maybe you already looking at somebody else and you are shooting your shot somewhere else. Maybe you're already shooting your arrows of love towards something new, towards something else. So I feel like if you was to discover that somebody is doing something, it's not gonna really catch you off guard. I feel like some of y'all was already expecting this, but the last card is the Lovers. And definitely, I do feel that some of you Capricorns are already dealing with somebody else or shooting your shot with somebody else, because this is a lot of communication. This is the arrows of love. And then you have the Lovers, passionate, lust, physical and emotional connection with somebody else. So this can mean maybe some of you Capricorns already caught somebody doing something. Maybe you're not going to deal with this person anymore. You're turning your back, you're turning your head the other way. You're shooting your shot somewhere else. You're communicating with somebody else already. You're really not worrying about what this person is doing, because I feel like whatever this person's been doing, I feel like this is not the first time. I feel like some of you Capricorns had already gave somebody a chance, or somebody had already gave y'all a chance. But I do see a lot of communication. I do see going towards this way. And I feel like if you haven't get here yet with this person that you aiming for, with this person that you've been eyeing for, if you haven't get to this yet, I feel like it's coming up, because I do see the arrows pointing this way, and this is the final card. So I feel like whoever it is that you've been talking to, whoever it is that you've been texting, whoever it is that you've been communicating with this time, I feel like the final outcome will be the Lovers. You know, you can expect a lot of physical fulfillment here with the Lovers. It's a very passionate, sexual card. So for some of you, y'all can expect like a lot of heat, a lot of heat in bed for the last week of January. Maybe y'all gonna be enjoying yourself with someone. This can be a your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your side piece. I mean, I don't know. You will only know how this reading applies to you. But I do see a lot of communication, and I do see a lot of sexual activity with somebody else. Let me see what else do we have here for Capricorns. I'm going to get 2 more cards and see what other messages are coming through for Capricorns for the last week of January 2020. Let's see. You got the 4 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Yep. See? You got the 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords is usually talking about feeling backstabbed, feeling like somebody had disappointed you. Usually in the traditional tarot, deck, you can see a man laying on the ground with 10 swords on his back, like somebody stabbed him 10 times. But in this particular card, I see more like a disappointment. I see sorrow, and I see like a lot of disappointment in this card. And I feel like this 10 of Swords has something to do with this 7 of Swords. I feel like they connected. And like I say, this right here can be a scenario for a group of Capricorns. In the meanwhile, I feel like this right here can be another scenario for another group of Capricorns. I feel like the energy is strong here, especially with the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. I feel like they connected, and it's giving us a story where I feel like somebody has betrayed you, and I don't know if you already found out or you will find out, but definitely somebody is being sneaky. But like I said earlier, this person is getting caught, and it will cause you to feel disappointed, because usually when the person you love or the person that you think that y'all in love with, they start fucking up and doing things behind your back, and you find out, it will usually cause you to feel disappointed, feel hurt. And also, I see the 4 of Swords. See, it's a lot of swords in here. You got the 4 of Swords, you got the 7 of Swords, and you got the 10 of Swords. So it's a lot of swords. A lot of you Capricorns are going to be a lot in your head too, because the swords represent the intellect and the mind. So I feel like some of you are going to need some rest. Over here with what the 4 of Swords is saying is, you have to take a break. You have to take